Asterisk asterisk title asterisk asterisk Enzo to LFC? Asterisk asterisk hook asterisk asterisk imagine Enzo Fernandez in a Liverpool jersey, what a game changer that would be. But can the Reds really pull off this massive transfer? I've got the latest updates, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. Asterisk asterisk section 1, background asterisk asterisk the transfer window is always a thrilling time for football fans, and this season is no exception. With Liverpool FC currently sitting in 5th place in the Premier League, they're looking to bolster their squad to make a push for the top 4. One name that's been consistently linked with the Reds is Enzo Fernandez, the talented Argentine midfielder. His impressive performances for Benfica have caught the attention of top clubs around Europe, and Liverpool is rumoured to be one of the frontrunners to sign him. But what would this transfer mean for the team, and can they really afford to bring him on board? Asterisk asterisk section 2, key analysis asterisk asterisk let's take a closer look at what Enzo Fernandez would bring to Liverpool. The 22-year-old midfielder has already made a name for himself in the football world, with his exceptional vision, passing range, and goal-scoring ability. He's a dynamic player who can control the tempo of the game, and his presence would undoubtedly strengthen Liverpool's midfield. With the likes of Alexis Mac Allister already making a significant impact, the addition of Enzo Fernandez would give Jurgen Klopp a plethora of options to choose from. But it's not just about the player's individual talent, it's also about how he would fit into the team's overall strategy and gel with the existing players. Asterisk asterisk section 3, stats and numbers asterisk asterisk looking at the current Premier League standings, it's clear that Liverpool has some ground to make up if they want to secure a top 4 spot. With 49 points, they're currently 6 points behind 4th-placed Aston Villa. The recent 1-1 draw against Tottenham Hotspur was a decent result, but they'll need to start picking up more wins if they want to close the gap. The top 5 teams are relatively tightly packed, with Arsenal leading the way on 70 points, followed closely by Manchester City on 61 points. The upcoming match against Brighton and Hove Albion will be a crucial one for Liverpool, and a win could help them build some momentum. With Enzo Fernandez on board, who knows what could be possible? Asterisk asterisk section 4, expert take asterisk asterisk in my opinion, signing Enzo Fernandez would be a massive coup for Liverpool. He's a player with immense potential, and his style of play would suit the Reds' high-intensity approach. Of course, there are always risks involved with big-money transfers, but I believe the rewards would far outweigh the costs in this case. If Liverpool can pull off this transfer, it would be a statement of intent and a clear sign that they're committed to competing with the best teams in the league. I predict that Enzo Fernandez would be a game-changer for Liverpool, and I'd love to see him in action at Anfield. Asterisk asterisk section 5, World Cup 2026 impact asterisk asterisk looking ahead to the World Cup in 2026, it's interesting to consider how a transfer like this could impact the tournament. With Enzo Fernandez already making a name for himself on the international stage, a move to Liverpool could help him gain even more exposure and experience. The World Cup is always a showcase for the world's top talent, and if Enzo Fernandez can continue to impress, he could be one of the stars of the tournament. For Liverpool, having a player like him in their squad could be a major advantage, especially if they can qualify for the Champions League. The 2026 World Cup is still a few years away, but it's exciting to think about the possibilities. Asterisk asterisk CTA asterisk asterisk so, what do you think, Reds fans? Can Liverpool really pull off this massive transfer, and what impact would Enzo Fernandez have on the team? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more football analysis and updates, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all the latest news. Who do you think will win the Premier League this season? Let me know your predictions, and let's get the conversation started.